Hey guys, Deathcondor and Vape666 here. We're started our new Feed the Beast Minecraft map, playing the Direwolf20 version. And, we've made quite a big base, to say the least. And today we were just having a bit of fun with turtles and tanks. And, thought it would be time to show it off a little bit, because we're having some fun. So here's our base. It's our home over the volcano. We've built it up in the air so that we don't get attacked by creepers, because they're like really annoying. We basically built the base around a central area with some automated farms, and this is an automatic tree felling turtle with a little golem helper picking up all the bits and bobs. We've got wheat farms, a few furious cows. We've got a whole massive mining system going on over there. Rubber farms. We've got a huge, great big barrel storage system here with all the different items. We've added the Twilight portal to the Direwolf packs. It's not there in as normal, but that's the portal for it. We've got our enchanting table, the Nether, and our Thorncraft room. The interesting, fun bit is down under the base where we've been mining. If we drop down, we have this big hole, which we weren't doing a lot with. So, down at the bottom here, we've got ourselves... Ooh, hello.
How do you say?
We've got ourselves a little turtle. Doesn't have to be wireless, doesn't have to be solar, but just randomly pick this dude. And I've written a program which hopefully will build as a tank. Seeing here, we've got a whole load of iron walls, got some glass and some iron tank glass. The normal glass is just to put down some flooring around the outside. So hopefully I start the program, should start building. Obviously at the end, the aim of this is we want to build 9 tanks all the way up there, but he can only hold materials to do about 3 tanks. So we're not building everything to do with the tanks. What we've decided to do was build the iron walls, the iron floors and ceilings, and 1 wall as glass. And then what we're going to do is, when all 9 tanks are built, we're not going to be using them straight away, and we will go and basically just put the valves in manually, because there's only really 3 valves per tank. We can very quickly drop those in, and then we'll have fully functional tanks. Oh, bit of lag here. You can see he's got about a 7-second lag spike, and then he'll catch up again. So yeah, he's basically going around creating the floor. The script has actually got him, he's got a few intelligent things in for refueling, and for every time his inventory sort of runs out, he moves on to the next slot. And here, he should pick the glass, and lay the glass down. Has done, thank God. Then should repeat each of these layers. Goes up. He's gonna do 6 of these layers. Now these turtles are amazing things if you get them going. I mean, they're a bit limited on fuel, but just whilst he's doing that, I'm just going to take you over to the little mine that's in parallel to this. In here, we've got a single mining turtle who, see, he's here next to a chest, and he's doing an excavate 64 by 64 quarry here. There's certainly a lot of creatures around here, as you can see, but he's very good at mining this all out, and we just have all the goodies shot up a tube up to our base into the collection system.
He's technically free anyway with the import of charcoal, isn't he? So.
Oh yeah, we've got insane amounts of charcoal. So you can see here he's sitting here waiting for fuel at the moment. So if I just cheat in some charcoal, and I'll delete it in a sec. if I give him the charcoal, he should then carry on working and just go to where he left off. He comes back to the chest every time his inventory's full and drops off the goodies. He even goes around killing creepers if they get in his way, which is absolutely awesome. We hear these random explosions every now and again and panic that one of our redstone pipes has blown up or something like that. It hasn't usually. So he's getting on well here. He's done what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers. I can see that. 4, 5. So he should be just finishing off his last layer of the walls. Move up one. Hopefully doing the ceiling. Tank. One thing I would say is that you have to be very careful. As if you've got anything sticking out like these torches, will stop him. He goes off the edge. I found that when I was programming him, because he's very simply programmed. You know, go forward, go left, go right, that sort of thing. If you get one single thing that interrupts his program, he goes absolutely mad and kind of like starts building something you never intended. So I actually tested this program before we were building it with the good material. I tested it with cobblestone and glass just to make sure that he actually built it correctly, and he did actually build it good. So we decided it was time to give it a go, and this is the first time we've actually done it with the live material. I was a bit nervous to make sure he does it right and doesn't stop or come up with any errors. So, watch yourself, he's going to come round your way.
He's done it and it's updated.
It's updated, has it?
It has.
Oh, awesome. Look at that. He's actually built as a fully correct tank. So you can see the little bubbles there now. I mean, we're going to break it again when we put the valves in, but as I say, until we start filling it up with liquids, it doesn't actually matter so much. Now, he's on a loop at the moment to build 3 of these tanks on top of each other. So hopefully, when he gets to the end of this last glass piece, he should end up in the same relative starting point he did the first tank and building the second tank.
Off he goes again.
So yeah, that was. I won't show you all 3 tanks because that's going to be entirely too boring. So I can just quickly check whilst he's going. So he's used 3 stacks of walls and he's used half a stack of iron tank gauge and half a stack of glass. I got a bit extra in there just in case he was running out, but we should be almost exact on the iron. Should have half a stack of both glasses left over for stories. So we'll basically do that 3 times and we should have built all the way up to the top. So yeah, pretty cool really. I'll if anyone's interested and wants to see the code for it, honestly, I'm an absolute beginner at programming this. I'm sure people could, very crazily do some, looping I loop statements that make this nice and compact in the programming. But this is just literally, go forward, building 7 blocks, turn right, go forward, building 6 blocks, turn right, and so on. It works, as I say, if you interrupt him at all, it will go mad and go wrong. So, understand it's the most basic code that I could possibly have written, but it does the job. So, that's our tank building little robot. Hopefully, let's go and see if tree felling one's working as well. This one, I actually kindly copied off Seth Bling. I watched his tree felling video and it's very good. Literally the turtle just plants 4 trees in front of him. These are fir trees. They create a 2x2 trunk shape, and when it grows normally it grows as a single tree. Sometimes if these don't mature right, it can go wrong, so you have to keep an eye on that. But basically what happens, he's sitting here detecting whether there's a tree in front of him, and when he detects a tree, he'll drop down a square and start cutting into these two all the way up, comes down doing the other two, replants, offloads into this chest, and resets himself. Obviously you need to keep an eye on his inventory to keep him loaded with fir trees and charcoal. It's about half a stack on those, but that's not a problem. And then we've got all the logs coming out into our furnace here that's creating charcoal, and as you can see we have a chest of literally crystal chest nearly 3/4 full of charcoal, which we use to run Stirling engines and various other things. Anything else gets sent down pipe system underneath the base. Crash. Basically goes from all the various different components from our quarry and shoot all the way over into this system here. Puts it up into our first crystal chest here. There's a diamond filter beneath which filters the main annoying blocks into here, which are cobblestone, red cobblestone and gravel. And we've actually got 2 electric sorters. This electric sorter does stacks of 64, and this one does everything else. That fires it through our whole sorting system here. 64 stacks go round the back here, and we've got a quadruple recycling system going, basically 1 recycler for each type of material, which fills up these little boxes with the scrap boxes, which, well, random items basically. We've had some good stuff out of it and some not so good stuff. But yeah, that's our little project. The final extension to the iron tank will be when we reach about up here. We're going to set up the minecart system through the Mistcraft crystal portals back to the Nether. In fact, I can quickly show you the receiving station on that. Nether. See is here. We've already got the portal ready to go and a unloader all ready to unload, go through our carts. So hopefully that'll all work nicely. Set up the other side when we've got the tanks in place. Any other things you think we can tell them about in our little place here?
I think we've covered most of it. The quarries is just quarries. That's apart from their size, there's nothing really special about them. They are pretty, but yeah, no. Other than that, I think we've covered everything we've done so far.
We did borrow Slowpoke's little design for powering up these. We were powering them by solar to begin with, but we've borrowed his netherrack design for the 16 engines, and it goes absolutely insanely quickly. Quarry now. So, thank you very much, Mr. Slowpoke, for that design, or whoever you nicked it off. Be awesome. So I guess we'll wrap it up there, and if anyone wants to see anything specific we've done, obviously you know, you can leave us a message and we'll try and explain it best we can. We've done a hell of a lot here. This is what, so it's literally, we've been playing this every day since the Direwolf pack came out, so there's a hell of a lot of things that we've done here. So yeah, that's our new fun base. So I guess catch you guys later.